Here we have a 2009 on a 59 registration. Volvo B9R, Plaxton Panther, 49/53 seat executive coach. So we are up between Bradford and Keighley in West Yorkshire this bright sunny afternoon at JAK Travel, looking at this one owner from new B9R Plaxton Panther. And in fairness, I'm going to imagine this is original paint, and she's in very good condition considering her age. Alloy wheels are fitted, they're not Durabrites. In fairness, I reckon a bit of elbow grease on those and they'll be back to being like brand new. You could have a shave in them. And I had a lad who used to be mustard at that. I used to have a lad work for me, Nigel Glover his name was, right? Been around a lot of time. A lot of people out there will know Nigel. In fact, it'd be nice to know where Nigel is these days. And he would bring them to like they'd just come out of the factory, right? Give him a day and a bit of peak, he'd sort them out. Bodywork's all good. Got a good old-fashioned manual slam centre continental door. That's the only sort of odd bit there, but that's not the end of the world. I would imagine a lot of people are going to give this a coat of paint anyway. That saves me doing the rest of my job because it tells you everything that's on it. We've got a reverse camera fitted under the bonnet, 9 litre, 380 brake horsepower Volvo engine. That is driven through Volvo's 12-speed I-shift automated gearbox and has had an exhaust upgrade to Euro 6 compliance. So this will go anywhere. So if you want something on a budget, Euro 6, here it is. Back down the near side again. No issues body-wise. Obviously there's been a repair to that wheel arch at some point. Parallel opening lockers. The one thing that B9 Plaxtons never were was great on luggage. You manage, but you couldn't just throw it in. So they're not the greatest vehicles for luggage, but listen, they are what they are. You know, you can only work with what you've got, can't you? So that's the luggage compartment. We've got this extra wide entrance door where if you think it's cost effective or viable to do it to a 16-year-old vehicle, you can get a wheelchair lift in there and make it PSVR compliant. Personally, I think it's a bit long in the tooth for that, but again, each to their own. As we jump on board, 49 Fanes are reclining seats. They are fitted with 3-point seat belts. They were retrimmed a couple of years ago by Eastgate in this blue maquette, which having the red sort of pattern in it matches the side walls, the curtains and the racks. So it all works, and red, white and blue are Jack Travels colours. They've kind of reversed it in recent years. Obviously that A is more cost effective and B is easier to sort out any little dinks and bangs. But seats are in great condition. As I said, seats are 2 years old trim wise, so they will be. It's a very tidy clean coach this, to be honest, for its age. It'll do somebody a good job. We have a centre demountable sunken toilet fitted. I believe that we've got most of the bits. Certainly got the seats to make it to 53. I think there might be a bit of framework missing where the floor goes. That's about it. But if you've got a bit about you, you can make it work if you wanted to make this a 53-seater, which at this point in its life is probably more attractive. In fairness, if you could get the seats, you could probably get this up to 57 if, you know, you wanted to go to that sort of length. Hot drinks facility is fitted, as is a fridge, all in one place on a Plaxton, or this era of Plaxton if you like. Thermoking air conditioning is also fitted and working quite well, to be honest. There's also a preheater as well, Webasto, fitted to this coach. All are serviced and kept up to point by this operator. Down at the front, standard Volvo Plaxton cockpit, wood trim to the dash, very popular 16 years ago. Maybe not so much these days, but the dash is all in good order, as you can see. Mileage, tacho's tucked away, so it's harder to see on that, but I'll show you on the dash because it matches. You can just see it in the shot anyway. Just coming up to 650,000 kilometres, so for 16 years old, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So, to recap, she is a 2009 on the 59 registration Volvo B9R Plaxton Panther 49/53 seat executive coach.